Coach, the calendar's turned to March. Why is this such a special month?
Well, this is the time that you prepare for. I mean, every match is important, every dual meet's important, but the kids go to college wanting to be national champions and Big Ten champions, and this is that time. This is their opportunity to make that happen.
How hungry is your team right now?
How hungry are they? It's getting close to lunch, if that's what you mean. I think this is a very competitive team, and they want to win. They know they have a good, they have a good team. They have a great chance of having success this month. But it's just a matter of just continuing to do what they've always done, and that's enjoying the whole process and going out and getting what they want.
When you look at guys like David and Ed, three-time Big Ten champions, versus guys who have not competed at the Big Tens before, what's sort of the mindset and the types of things that you need to prepare for having not been there?
Well, yeah, I guess we do have, we have both Ed and David have a chance to be the first four-time Big Ten champions from Penn State, which is pretty darn cool. But then we also have freshmen, and this will be their first opportunity to compete. But it's really just any other tournament, I mean, you just have to focus on the things everyone says it, but you focus on what you can control, and what's that? Not a whole lot. You can focus, you can control what you're going to do with your brain and with your hands and your feet, and you just keep it real simple, and you just, but more than anything, I think it's about being grateful for the opportunity and being grateful for all the different blessings that these guys have in their lives. And I think if they keep gratitude in their hearts, then everything else is easy.
When you look at the season that Zane has had hanging into the Big Tens undefeated, what's he been doing so well?
Well, I think he's in a lot of things, but I think he's just very poised. He's a tough kid. He enjoys the battle. He enjoys training. I mean, he just, he's got the right mind. He's got the right attitude, and you see that over and over again. He's very consistent, and that's how he is every day. But he's also has the right perspective. He understands that this isn't life and death. I mean, it's important, but you have to keep things in perspective, and I think he's got all everything in order, which it's very rare for anybody, but especially for a kid his age.
How much progress have you seen Morgan McIntosh make from the start of the year to this point?
Well, I think Morgan really came out strong early November, but he had a small injury that kind of kept him at bay a little bit for a month. But he's back to full speed and feeling good. His weight's good. He looks big and strong. I mean, he's a guy that has to keep his weight up, and that takes discipline, just like it would if you're keeping your weight down. And he's done a great job there. He's been doing the little things that make the difference, and he's he's ready to do well.
You talk a lot about bonus points during the year, but in the month of March, how important are those bonus points?
Well, bonus points are, they're huge. I think, our plan is to have, score enough bonus points that it's like we have an 11th man in the tournament. That's what we need, especially in the NCAA championship. The Big Ten tournament's kind of a tricky tournament because it's a little smaller, and so in the last 3 years the lead has changed back and forth. I think last year Iowa was in the lead after the first round, and then Minnesota was in the lead, and then we were fortunate to take the lead at the end. But it's such a small tournament that you just you need 10 guys scoring points. But obviously bonus points are huge. They're not as big as they are at the Nationals, I don't think, but they're still definitely a difference maker.
Your team's always loose in the month of March. How do you keep the guys so lighthearted this time of year?
I think it's just being consistent, as a staff, just, sending the same message, whether it's the first match of the year or the first practice or the Big Ten or the national tournament. As a staff, we love this, and I think, part of your job as a coach is just to share your passion with the kids. And and that means competing, and that means winning, and that means the process and everything. And I think we have a great staff. Coach Cunningham loves it. Coach Cody loves it. Fanthorpe. I mean, these guys are competitors. They're competing at everything they do, 24 hours a day. So, Big Ten tournament's no different. You want to be the best you can be at everything you do.
You've talked about just enjoying watching David and Ed wrestle. Now that it's their last couple tournaments, what are you going to look forward to about seeing them at Big Tens and then at the national championships?
Well, I think we're still, the focus hasn't changed. We just want them to be the absolute best they can be, and that means different things for each guy, for David and for Ed, and I think we'll reflect back after it's all over. But I mean, obviously I love watching them wrestle just like anybody else. But I think this is the time of the year where, well, they're the kind of guys that every match is a big deal, and they've earned that. But we just want to make sure that they finish where they want to finish right now.
Coach, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.